Imagine buying a house and finding a secret door, but instead of a storage room, it leads to a hidden underground city, or worse, a sealed-off room with scratches on the walls. Today, we're looking at the craziest things people have ever found in their homes. Some of these are insane, but number 8, straight up terrifying. A man in Las Vegas buys a huge suburban house. He notices odd pipes sticking out of the backyard. One day he lifts a random hatch in the garage floor and discovers a massive, fully furnished underground bunker. Built in the 1970s during the Cold War, it had bedrooms, a fake sky, a swimming pool, and stocked food for years. Someone actually lived there for decades, completely hidden from the world. Imagine living right above someone and never knowing. A couple in Ohio is renovating their kitchen. They remove an old wooden panel in the wall, and behind it, a dusty metal briefcase. Inside, stacks of old bills, adding up to over $500,000. But that's not all. Under the money, they find a mysterious map with coordinates. The problem? The map leads to private land that they don't own. Some believe it's a buried treasure left by the home's previous owner, but they never got permission to dig. What would you do? A family in England is doing routine maintenance in their attic. They notice a strange gap behind an old wooden panel. When they remove it, they find a hidden stone corridor leading to a fully intact medieval-style chamber. There's a throne, torches, and ancient armor hanging on the walls. Turns out a previous owner was obsessed with medieval history and secretly built an entire castle-like hideout inside the house. It had been untouched for over 100 years. A family in Turkey breaks through their basement wall while renovating. They expect pipes or storage, but instead they find a massive stone tunnel leading into darkness. Turns out their house was built on top of an underground city that could hold 20,000 people. It had churches, homes, wells, and secret escape routes. Historians say it was built thousands of years ago to hide from invaders. The city had been completely forgotten until now. A couple in Idaho buys their dream home, or so they think. Every night they hear faint hissing noises, but assume it's just pipes. Then one day they pull back a piece of insulation, and hundreds of snakes start pouring out of the walls. Turns out the house was built on top of a snake den. The smell, snake musk, the sounds, dozens of reptiles crawling inside the walls. They abandoned everything and fled. The house had to be torn down because it was completely infested. A Reddit user moves into an old house. They find a bookcase that looks weirdly out of place. When they move it aside, there's a hidden door. Inside, an empty, dust-covered room with a single piece of paper nailed to the wall. It simply reads, "Do not open this door." The inside of the door had deep scratches, like something had been trying to get out. The user never opened it. Would you? A man in Germany buys an abandoned house. While clearing out a locked closet, he finds a fully mummified human body sitting upright. The house's previous owner went missing 40 years ago, but no one checked this closet. The craziest part? There was no sign of struggle or trauma. He was just there, preserved. The authorities never figured out how he died. A billionaire dies, leaving behind a massive mansion. New owners discover a hidden door in the basement. Behind it, a huge locked vault that no one has the code for. No one knows what's inside. Gold, art, secret documents. The new owners tried everything to open it, but it won't budge. Some think it should never be opened, but others say it could be worth millions. Would you open it? Okay, which of these freaked you out the most? And be honest, if you found a secret vault, would you open it? Tell me in the comments. Like, subscribe and share for more.